Hello and welcome to the Virtual Phobia Clinic. My name is David Ferratian, hypnotherapist, and I assume that if you're on this page, then you or somebody you know is struggling with some form of dysfunctional phobia. Now, phobia is some kind of extreme anxiety towards a stimulus or some memory that you have that causes you to feel the natural reaction of feeling queasy, having heart palpitations, or shortness of breath whenever you think about a certain situation, whether it's a fear of flying or dentists, or maybe even when you're standing on a tall building and you've got a fear of heights. Now, please rest assured that you're not alone, and that this is a natural byproduct of our human psychology that's evolved over thousands of years. It's a protection mechanism, effectively, that's trying to stop us from having that experience again, because something may have spooked us decades ago and we can't even remember how it started. But nevertheless, that very dutiful part of your brain called the amygdala makes sure that every time you're in that situation, then it will let you know, and it will let you know in a quite unpleasant way, which is what we call a phobia, where you suddenly feel scared and you feel uptight, or your palms feel sweaty. And unless you check, if there's a way of checking this in some way and, sort of redressing the balance, then it's likely to happen again and again throughout your life, and you get better and better at it because your brain tends to reinforce that experience, and instead of it getting better, it just gets worse. So what we do here at this particular clinic is show you ways of being able to have the experience but without the feeling. Because it's not about the fear of flying. It's not actually a fear of dentists or needles. It's a fear of the feeling itself. And through some of the psychologies that I use, including hypnotherapy, I can get you to reprocess that experience through your imagination, which of course it always leads our body. When we imagine something, it causes us to feel a certain way. And by imagining it in the right way, therefore you can stop that unnecessary and unpleasant reflex, which is the flooding of your body with the cortisol and the adrenaline that we've already mentioned. And effectively there you begin to create a new point of reference, a new memory that your mind records and starts to accept, so that what happens is that when you're thinking about flying or thinking about those needles again, you don't get that same reaction. You bring some rationale back to the situation, some logic that allows you to process the idea differently. So if you are suffering at the moment and you would like to find out, what your options are, there's a number of ways you can get in touch, including calling me directly or filling in the inquiry form here on this page. This will give you an opportunity to just have a chat with me. There's no charge at all. Just have a chat with me. Let me know what's going on with you, and give me a chance to explain more in detail how this process works. The reason why this page is called the Virtual Phobia Clinic is because I can now treat you remotely. Although this is the sister page of my main website, Cumbria Hypnosis, the ability to treat people remotely has now become a possibility. So it doesn't matter whether you're here with me in person or you're somewhere else in the country or indeed the world. As long as you have a decent internet connection, and maybe even, you've got WhatsApp or Skype or, any of these platforms, then as long as you can see me clearly and hear me, this process is as effective in person as it is remotely. So if that's piqued your interest and you would like to have a chance to speak with me, then I really look forward to helping you. But for now, at least, I'd like to wish you a pleasant day. This is David Ferratian. Hope to speak to you soon. Thank you.